Good day, folks. Today, this is presentation by Biz Buzz, and we'll be talking about online basics. Now, we're in business of selling success. Obviously, everyone has different definition of success. Success to me is simply that you're content with what you're making, you're financially free or getting on that path, and you have more time to spend with your loved ones. What more can you ask for? This is Prakash Kunjir. You can see my grub there and my phone number. Feel free to call me anytime you need any help or want to pursue online business. This is basic disclaimer. There are no claims of any money making a quick, rich scheme in this presentation. Remember, the success depends totally on you. Folks like me can only provide some shortcut to get there where you want to be. So anyway, this is the basic information for online business. Now, over the years, we have been what I call a scam of what's known as 40, 40, 40. What that basically means, you work for 40 hours, you work for 40 years, and at the end, at the retirement, you get 40%. This is commonly known as job. And folks, let me tell you, being free doesn't take any miracle. All it needs me to you pursue an independent path and have what is known in industry as plan B, which is have an alternative. That does not mean you quit your job and just depend on the business, but basically means try to reach a compromise such a way so you have alternate plan B. And there will be a day, it might just happen, your plan B is far more successful, and then you can decide to quit at that time. Remember, you can make excuses or you can make money. But folks, I hate to tell you this, you can't make both. Now, most people want to pursue because they want to be rich. My point is very simple. You want to be wealthy because then you can have a time to do things what you want to do. So as being wealthy is what one must pursue. Now let's take some example about the regular income and residual income. One thing about being online business is you try to get the residual income, whereas on regular income, it grows linearly. Means you get two checks per month, maybe some people four, or whatever the case may be. And once a year, maybe you might get some raise or increase in your pay. Income stops if you're disabled in a regular income. You're a victim of chasing income all along. You're totally dependent on your job. You don't have enough time to enjoy the income, or you don't have enough income to enjoy the time. If work stops, you stop. Whereas in the online business, this potential is there that you can have variety of income streams coming in, so you're not totally dependent on one. Remember, it will take your effort to create different income stream, and eventually you will reach a financial independence where a system will work on its own. Therefore, you'll have time to enjoy your freedom. An income can increase or decrease depending on your effort or what lines you want to pursue. Now, one thing you got to remember, even though it is your business attitude should be simply, it's not a personal, folks. You should not take any rejections personally. Business, after all, is a number game. It is also dependent how powerful your marketing system is. So your effort should not be to go after one business, one opportunity, but strengthen your marketing system with methods and strategies. Next thing you want to know, your marketing system should be such that you are having ready-made clienteles, and that is in the industry known as having your own list. Next most important thing is having your home. Even E.T. had to find a home. So same way, Your business must have a home. What do you mean by having home? Simply a website, whether a blog or something where you're in constantly touch, or people can access your know-how and enjoy the benefit of your business. Now, it is important to know what is the difference between marketing, and this is an example in a professor was explaining to his MBA student. What he's saying is you see a gorgeous girl at a party and you say that you want to marry me, and that's called direct marketing. Whereas you attend a party, your friend goes to a girl, points at you, telling her he's very rich, marry him. That is advertising. If the girl walks to you and says, "You're rich, can you marry me?" That's called brand recognition. If you say, "I'm very rich, marry me," and she slaps you, folks, that's a customer feedback. If you say, "I'm very rich, marry me," she introduced you to her husband. That's called demand and supply gap. So before you say, "I'm rich, marry me," your wife arrives. That's called restriction from entering the market. It is humorous, but gives you an idea what marketing is like. Again, I really want to emphasize business is all about number game. You need to be using those numbers as an awareness to take necessary action, not to get discouraged and close down the business, but how to make yourself better. Remember, success got to be measured. Either you can stop with that measurement or you can continue and get more success coming in. So, in short, numbers in business matter, especially online. You also got to be aware of an important thing here. Just because you're advertising, just because your site looks good, or just because your presentation look good, that does not mean you will be making sale. People got to see information or advertisement anywhere between 9 to 27 times. Yes, occasionally you might hit the jackpot and get it on number one try, and nothing wrong with that. That does happen. And this is the shocking, folks. If you are getting 3 to 4% response in online business, that is a success. Now, if you gone to gambling casino, remember what they say? The payout is only anywhere from 4 to 6%, and that is considered a success because that's when some people make the winning. So it is very important also as you advertise and market, you monitor your spending. So you got rate of return must be good enough. Spend less, earn more. Now, you don't necessarily have to spend money, but you do have to spend time. Is it time or money? A combination of both. Remember again, I do want to emphasize numbers matter. Let's say that again. Numbers matter. Now, remember, I emphasized earlier you need to have your own home. You brand yourself, preferably get a website and have your own name so people can address that. What happens if you have a long name? Find a way to shorten it. Make sure it's hosted with a reliable provider. Sometimes you may have to pay a little bit more, but remember the system must be on 24 hours, 7 days a week, and the availability has to be at least anywhere from 95 to 99%. This is important. Have your own home online. Let me repeat this again. You need to have your own home online. The next important thing you got to remember online business is all about traffic. That means is bringing you have to have method in your portfolio to attract people to your offers. You got to bring them any way you can. Legal means we're talking about enticement, offers, catchy headline. Making sale is not an objective, but providing information to people because then people will enroll and eventually some products, some information, some instead of services they will buy from you eventually. This is called generating traffic, attracting people to your marketing concept, marketing empire. Now, there are actually five important areas where people are uh, pursuing interest. Number is one is making money online or offline. People, of course, are interested in their health, how to maintain, how to get better, how to live longer, whatever the reasons are. And of course, the next big one is relationship. Over 50 to 60% people have crisis in the relationship. They are seeking for help. They want to see what is wrong with them, or how can they improvise, or how they can bring back their loved ones. So there is a big market in relationship area. And of course, there is also personal finance. People have credit issues. People need loan. People need financial advice. People need investment. So all these areas is related to the personal finance. And of course, the next big one, folks, the entertainment. You cannot go wrong with that, whether it be movies, whether it be games, however you can entertain people. And folks, these are the means how you can generate traffic. Again, as you are generating traffic, remember that everyone is not your prospect. Remember, I told you the five different areas. So people have different needs, interests. So you need to focus on customers, not you. You need to fulfill customers' needs or solve their problems. And this is known as target marketing. Now, remember earlier I mentioned those 4 or 5 areas. Those are the targeted areas. So, what are some of the problems people want to solve in the area of how do you want to be healthy? How you want to reduce your weight? What diet to follow? How can they look good? And how stop from aging? This is the common scenario, especially for most people and baby boomers. And believe me, folks, baby boomers have money, so and they still want to remain young. How can you blame them? So these again are targeting marketing to solve people's problems. Now, people also pursue in being happy. How do they become happy? Having strong relationship, making themselves better. This is called personal development. Increase their self-worth. That's what makes them happy. This is where you can address that area. Have a product or services along that line. This is again target marketing, making people happy. Again, I want to emphasize this again. All these areas that you're addressing, make sure you collect people's name and bin them in those areas, in the areas they have shown interest, because eventually you want them to become your client. Your list is moneymaker. Now, a general rule of thumb, I keep saying again and again, that's why it is important to have lists. In the industry, it's known that each person on your list is worth to you $1 per month. So let's say you have 500 people on your list. You're likely to have at least or around $500 a month of income provided you do marketing to those people on your list. Again, your list is moneymaker. Now, there are many places people consider, well, I don't want to start business because it costs a lot of money. A good thing about online business, practically it requires no investment. And even if it does require investment, it's very, very low. Now, for your information, check out the website I have presented here, empoweramad.com. And if you go to the money generating system, you'll see I have listed some of the businesses that you can start totally free. No catch, nothing. But of course, if there's no catch, there's no money, what that means is it will require your efforts. But basically, you can start free. That means money, it will not be an object. But just like even at your work, efforts are required. So online business is not an exception. Folks, you can get in touch with me, very simple. Check out my website. Remember I told you my home online is empowerama.com. On Facebook, you can go get hold of me. My name, Prakash.Kunjir. I have a fan page on Facebook. It's also Empowerama. You can go get hold of me on a tweet with MaxUpPK as my banner. Again, on tweet, MaxUpPK. On YouTube, where you're watching this now, it's a Biz Buzz channel. Biz Buzz channel. And of course, my phone number, this is on Skype, 240-720-7630. Once again, 240-720-7630. Remember, in the end, your success is important because to me, your success, directly or indirectly, is also brings my success. Hopefully, eventually, you'll join some of my systems and we mutually can benefit from that. But in any case, that's not the objective. Objective here is very simple. Whatever directs me to make you successful is an accomplishment in itself. Please subscribe to my channel so I can inform you of the new videos that are made by me. Again, one simple request, please subscribe. And again, thanks a million. Again, back to the disclaimer before I end. There's no claims of any financial gains or quick rich scheme here. Your efforts are necessary to earn whatever the money you want to make. And be aware either you need money or you need efforts or a combination of both. I thank you again. Bye bye.